Where do we put them all?
We are live.
We're live. We're
Welcome.
going live on Instagram too. Hang on a second.
Everything we're going live, but
I'm not ready.
Oh no,
freak.
That's all right. But we're going to talk about what we earn through YouTube today and some other things, how we make money online, how we're able to travel the world. And then we got so many questions from you guys. So we're going to answer all of those questions, or as many as possible.
Sorry, I'm going live on Instagram as well and TikTok. We're trying.
Yeah, we're trying to go on TikTok.
This is the first time we've done all three, gang, so bear with us.
It's asking me to verify that I'm old enough.
Oh, no. Hello, we are going live on Instagram, live on YouTube. Welcome, gang. Coming in, we're going to talk about, we've already done an intro.
Yeah.
Maybe don't worry about TikTok, babe. I don't think we've
TikTok
got time.
wants to make sure I'm the right age.
Hello,
anyway,
gang.
So we're going to talk about things like how much we're making on YouTube, and since we've started, and a bit more about the story of how we've done the YouTube thing, because that's kind of a new thing for us. And then we're going to talk a little bit about what we do to earn online before YouTube and all of that sort of stuff.
We've got a bunch of questions. We've got like 40 questions that we put up on our question box yesterday on Instagram too. So we're going to run through them. But if you're watching, let us know where you're from. Jump into the chat. We'd love to hear. Welcome. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for following our journey. Someone's requesting to go live on
what?
On Instagram to join us. Alex De Silva
wants to go live with us. So some people, that happened to me last time as well.
Maybe it was an accident. Alex, are you trying to join our live? Wild Grass Nature Resort. Hello. We love staying with you in Sri Lanka.
Yeah, if you are in Sri Lanka, stay at Wild Grass Nature Reserve. That was an awesome experience. Really cool. I think we should get it started because we've got a lot of people joining already.
All of them.
And we want to talk about YouTube first. So we started YouTube, I reckon...
In November.
Yeah. Was that when we first began, or when we first began?
Well, no, Costa Rica doesn't count.
We posted one video at the start and then we gave up on it.
We did one video and it tanked and we were like, this is not for us.
Yeah.
And then it took us a year and a half to get the balls up to post another one.
Yeah. And then we really started in November and we started posting about one a week, and we built up to more and more. But over time, we've been able to generate more and more income, and it's quite consistent. It's funny because when Abby and I started on Instagram and doing online businesses, your pay really fluctuates. But with YouTube, because it's ad revenue, as long as you're building up more and more videos, you earn more and more money. So although we're still pretty low, we're under 5,000 subscribers, it has been fun to do those videos where we fit in
how much money
we've made and if we can survive on it while we're traveling, which is very hard in Greece.
It was really easy in Sri Lanka.
Yeah, it was.
And then we got here and the Australian dollar is so bad that I think our biggest day has been $96 Australian dollars for a day of YouTube income, which goes down to like €55. For two people here, very, very difficult.
It's impossible. You can't get accommodation, first of all, for less than $100. We don't count accommodation.
Yeah, that's just food.
But for food and stuff, you can only manage it if you get coffee out, maybe buy everything else from the supermarket. No gym. Yeah, the other thing was gyms. Gyms are super expensive.
Gyms are really expensive here. We paid €70 each for a week. Last week. Sri Lanka videos are amazing. Thank you. I know we miss Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
Thank you for following along since, though, now that we're in Greece.
Yeah, that's awesome. And if you guys have any questions, just pop them through. We're happy to answer the questions as we go. The other thing we wanted to talk about was a bit about what we're doing, what we do for work. And I'll let you go first.
Yeah, so I think a couple of people asked us in these questions in Instagram as well. I'm an online fitness coach. Specifically, I help women who want to lose weight, improve their healthy habits, get strong in the gym. So I help them with nutrition and their coaching and training. So that's my bread and butter.
Yeah. And I guess I help people grow on social media and use social media to create a business. So whether that's selling a service, like if you do fitness like Abby does, or
you could help me grow.
Yeah, I could help Abby grow, help Abby create a business online, or whether it's something else a little bit more unique, like being a chef or doing all these other things. I help you create a business out of it online. And that's what I do. And that's been what we've been surviving on for the last 2 years, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, when we both left Melbourne, we kind of had to start from scratch because I had a gym in Melbourne and all my clients were face-to-face, and then I just started building them up on Instagram and really started from zero. And then so did you, because Tice used to be an engineer.
Yeah, I used to be an engineer,
Yeah.
and then now I do everything online. I'd never even posted online before, so there you go.
It's very funny.
Should we answer some more
Yes,
questions?
okay, so question time. Best holiday destination for two 40-something-year-olds? Like in the world?
That is broad. That's a broad
That
one.
is-
Do you like the beach? Do you like the snow?
That's two
Do you
something-year-olds.
want to hike?
That's very hard. It depends what you like. But man, what's our favorite destinations been?
Favorite
Thailand.
destinations?
Thailand's
Great. If you want cheap holiday, Thailand's fantastic. Sri Lanka was fantastic for adventure and cheap holiday. And then some niche ones, Turkey.
Yeah, we
Turkey
loved
coastline.
Yeah, beautiful.
Pretty good pricing, pretty great food, and I think a little bit underrated.
Yeah. We also love Greece, though.
Yeah,
can't
Greece.
go wrong here. It's fantastic.
And if you're a millionaire, go to Costa Rica.
Yeah.
That's a great place,
yeah,
but
you can afford
it is extremely overpriced for what you get.
Okay, have you embraced the Freddo espresso?
Yeah.
Tice has.
Loves
it.
love
We
a
didn't know what it
Freddo
was when we
espresso.
first got here, and then I was like, what is that like milky froth on all the coffee?
Yeah, they just know how to do it. I don't know how they make it so frothy, the espresso, but man, it's delicious.
Great. Yum.
And you sound cool when you order it.
What is the best Greek island which is not too overrun by tourists? Yeah, so Mykonos and Santorini you want to stay clear of. They're just kind of way too busy. We loved Milos. Milos was like such a cool island. It had kind of everything, a bit of adventure. It had all the cliffs that you could jump off. Oh no, poor connection.
Right.
And then it had beautiful little shops and restaurants, and yeah, Milos was the best. But Naxos was pretty cool too.
Naxos was really cool. And Paros is kind of like, I guess I would say, even though I haven't been to Santorini or Mykonos, but like a mixture. So it's like a little bit more busy, a little bit more commercialized, but it's still a bit more chill than Mykonos and stuff.
Agreed. Who did you use for travel cards with withdrawing cash at ATMs and using? Yeah, so we're with Wise. Wise is fantastic, and you can transfer between people really, really easily. You can take out money very easily, and you can load a bunch of different currencies, and it's super affordable. So yeah.
I think what you have to focus on when you're getting money out is like finding the ATMs that don't charge you as much money, and then when the ATM asks you if you want to withdraw in your currency or their currency, you just say your currency, because then your bank will do the conversion, not the ATMs, which is a higher conversion. Anyway, I don't want to overcomplicate it. But there you go. It's a hot tip, I reckon. Honestly, it's a hot tip.
How do you manage the different languages? Are you using any good translation apps? So
Google Translate.
Google Translate's fantastic, but we haven't really needed it, honestly. A lot of places, I know it's bad, but a lot of places speak English.
Yeah, but if you do use Google Translate, you can download the app and download the language, so you can use it offline, so you don't need to have internet.
Yeah. Where are we now? We're actually in Paros in Greece. Paros.
We're in Paros.
So we're here for 5 days, and then we go to Skiathos.
Yeah.
Which is very exciting. Which would you pick, Greece or Portugal? Greece, but Tice hasn't been to Portugal.
I haven't been to Portugal,
I went
but
a few years ago.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, I've
I
been.
didn't even know.
Yeah, I've been.
How was it?
It was okay. I didn't love it. The Portuguese tart was probably like the best highlight, honestly.
Wow. There's an island in Portugal that we would love some recos for. If anyone's got them, send them through. Called, I think it starts with an M. So if you can tell me more about that. I think it was like Midas or something.
I can't remember what it was called. Best weather for Sri Lanka if you have to go in August, which part of SL? So you want to go up the east coast because it'll be raining down south for Sri Lanka. We've done that. First time to Bali, Ubud, Uluwatu, 100%. Help decide between Nusa Dua and Canggu. Haven't been to Nusa Dua, but go there.
Go to Nusa Dua.
Over Canggu.
Over Canggu for sure. Canggu's so busy.
Yeah.
Especially peak times. You just don't want to really be there unless you love a party. If you love a party, then head to Canggu.
What is your cultural background? Have you ever traveled there? So I'm half South African. My mum is South African and my dad was Australian. And yes, I've been to South Africa about 5 times. but I don't,
Wow, 5 times.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know anywhere I've been.
I
But
know
I was-
you've been to a lot
I
of
was
places.
little, but like I was little. I think the last time I went was in 2009.
Yeah.
2009.
2009.
So a long time ago. But I've been many, many times.
And my mum's from India and my dad's family's from the Netherlands. And I've been to both places a fair few times as well. India a fair few times now that my parents are living in India as well. Now they've just moved to Mumbai. But yeah, love both of those areas. And we're going to the Netherlands in
Soon.
a couple of
3
weeks.
weeks.
Couple
3
of
weeks.
weeks. So for a wedding with my cousin. Exciting.
What credit card do you guys use to rack up miles? We're with NAB Qantas.
NAB.
Love watching your videos. Keep going. You guys are going to be huge one day. Thank
that's
you.
Nice.
We love
and
you.
Love your content, guys.
So excited.
Hey from the recruiter.
Ro. Guys, we love that you're watching. Thank you.
Yeah.
We've got 1.1k watching on TikTok. No.
Nah, I don't know what that
Oh, is
means.
it 4 people?
Yeah. I don't think we got any friends on TikTok.
Nah, we do.
Nah, we got some friends.
Okay, next question. Would you where to spend more time, Santorini or Athens? Ooh, I mean, we haven't been to Santorini, so we can't say. I think this time of year would be maybe really lovely in Santorini because
maybe even a little bit earlier or late September. Then I would choose
without the crowds.
Without the crowds,
yeah.
But Athens was really great, and a lot of people don't like Athens.
Don't they?
Well, that's what the response we've been getting on our YouTube video.
We loved it.
We loved it. Like the atmosphere, very walkable city, lots of stuff to do, bars, restaurants, all that sort of stuff.
But
music.
We did stay in a good area, Coquino.
Yeah.
Coquino. I think someone did ask that best area to stay in Athens.
Oh,
the next question. Coquino.
Coquino. Yeah, it is 100% the best area. It is really nice. It's got all the, nice shops around. So then when you exit, because I think there's some dangerous areas of Athens.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I think it's a bit sketchy some places.
So if you stay there, then I think that's perfect.
Fine. Where's the best time to go to Bali? It's always raining. Bali, so Bali rains, I think, from November, December, Jan. I think that's rainy season. So we were there in March and it was ending the rainy season. So go from March to like September, October, and that's fine. Any plans to visit Dubai? You might want to come during the winters. We went to Dubai for 24 or 48 hours last year and it drained us of all our money. I don't know if we'll go back.
Dubai is just a bit
it was a bit expensive.
It's just expensive, and like the truth is with Dubai, it's so hot.
Yeah.
That you can't really go outside that much and like lie on the beach and stuff. So most of the stuff's indoor and all that stuff is super expensive. If you want to be on an island, go to an island. Don't go to Dubai. But if you like the bougie stuff, if you love spending a lot of money and being dressed up,
and like the nightclub scene,
and the nightclub scene,
you might love it. Okay, what did you expect before coming to Sri Lanka, and how did that change after visiting? That's a great question. I don't know what I expected. I mean, I'd been there before, 14 years earlier, so I kind of but I can't remember much of the truth.
I didn't expect
the beaches to be so the coastline to be so long and so beautiful.
Yeah, exactly, because not to compare India to Sri Lanka, because the Sri Lankans will probably hate me for it. They're already hating me on a lot of things.
Bali.
But when from being in India and noticing how they can't manage the oceans and the beaches there and how dirty it is, that's kind of what I was expecting in Sri Lanka. But even going to Negombo, and I think they just started cleaning the beach up in Negombo only a couple of years earlier, but there was no rubbish on the beach, and that was pretty shocking.
Yeah, we were there early and we saw some lots of people cleaning up. So I think it's just a lot cleaner. The food was great and the people were lovely. Yeah, Sri Lanka was a fantastic month. We loved it. Yeah,
for sure. No, we really loved it. What did you do before social media? So we were just talking about this before, but I was an engineer back home and I worked as an engineer for about 8 years, and Abby did.
I've always been a fitness coach, so face-to-face, and now I'm all online.
Yeah.
I can only go to Milos for a night. What should I do? Your advice. Milos for a night. Okay, Utopia Cafe.
Yeah.
For sunset, go to I can't remember, the Moon Beach. It's the best.
Yeah, the Moon Beach. You have to go. It's beautiful.
Then go eat at Ohamas.
Yeah.
Or Medusa.
Yeah, that's Very great recommendations. Perfect. That's what I would do.
I'm from Sri Lanka, living in Poland. I love what you guys are doing, and I was happy to see you in Sri Lanka. Oh, thank you. That's
Thanks.
awesome. So many Sri Lankans all across the world. Any insights into where you should spend the best place to celebrate New Year's Eve in Sri Lanka? I mean, Hirakatia, or what was the party one that's coming up? Wellagama. Wellagama, I think, is a bit partier.
Yeah, but I think Hirakatia would be
or
best.
Hiri.
Yeah, because I think there's lots of parties like that Dots Cafe in Hirakatia throws some pretty awesome parties, and I'm sure they would do a New Year's one.
Yeah, they would.
And then, there's a few others like jungle parties and stuff popping up around that area. So
fun times.
Fun times.
Which one of you two attempts the language greetings to the locals? All right, Tas, go. Thank you in Greece.
Thank you in Greece. What is it again? It's
Efraristo.
And then ya and yasas.
Yasas.
You say ya for one person, like hello for one person, or yaso, and then you say yasas for two people. So when there's
what about Turkey? Do you remember Turkey?
Turkey? No, I don't remember.
Thank you. Oh, what was it? Oh, I can't remember. My brain.
I can't remember.
Teşekkürler.
In Turkish.
Teşekkürler. Loving your Milos reviews. Yes, we love Milos. It was the best.
Yeah.
Best. Okay, we've got some more. Are you planning to visit more places in Greece?
Yes.
Yes, we're coming back in September, and we're going to do Crete, because we've heard Crete is like the most underrated island, and it's really big.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do like 3 more other ones. So yeah, we're excited.
We got heaps of Greece content coming up. So get amongst it. If you're gonna plan to come over here, especially for those people from Oz, I know a lot of you guys are coming over. A lot of my mates coming over. So make sure you sub, because we got heaps more videos. Subscribe.
Oh, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. How do you guys think about Australia? I mean, Australia is home for me.
Yeah.
I love Australia.
Yes.
All families there.
Yeah, Australia's great. It's an awesome country to live in. If they didn't tax you so much, it would be fantastic. If you didn't get taxed so much, it would be fantastic. And Melbourne gets too cold. So if all of our friends and family moved to Queensland, it would be even better.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Finance question. How much did you guys save? Rough estimate prior to traveling. I think I had $17,000 in my bank account. You would have had roughly something. I can't remember.
Yeah, I mean, we have other savings. I think I would have had 10 or 15K.
Yeah,
or something.
I think maybe about $30,000 before we left. Will you go back to Sri Lanka? Yes.
Yeah, we were thinking about coming back for New Year's. We still don't know if that's.
No, we don't probably.
I mean, not New Year's. Just afterwards.
Afterwards, yeah.
But yeah, we'll
definitely be back at next year some point. Have you traveled to Thailand during rainy season, May, September? If yes, how is it? Okay, so Thailand has different rainy seasons. May to September is actually, we were in Koh Phangan, and Koh Tao, Koh Phangan, Koh Samui have a different rainy season. So rainy season for them is November and December. So we stayed clear. We've actually lived in Thailand for 8 months over the last 2 years.
Yeah.
And we avoided Thailand in November, or avoided Koh Phangan and all that in November and December, because it's way too rainy. But then if you go to the other side, like Koh Kud, Koh Chang, it's dry then. So depends where you are. And I think Phuket has a different rainy season too. So you just got to sort of hop around.
Yeah, but Thailand's just so beautiful everywhere. So you're going to get those pristine beaches pretty much anywhere you go.
Yeah, Thailand's fantastic. We love it. Love it, love it, love it. Love your top ties. Where's it from? Where have you guys been? What in the world? That's a big question.
Where
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Where have you guys been? No, we've been everywhere.
We've been everywhere, man. Yeah. Where is your top from? Zara.
This one's Zara. Next country you're planning to go to. Love the content, Neelan. We are heading to Netherlands.
We've got London.
For 2 days. Then the Netherlands for a wedding. And then Albania. And then we've got a whole lot more, because we'll just continually travel and enjoy.
Oh, Italy.
Oh yeah, we're going to Lake Como.
We
love Lake Como.
Do you guys know Gorilla Tag? No.
No, we don't know what Gorilla Tag is.
Your content is
Tell
amazing.
us.
How did you guys learn so quickly making thumbnails and edits, etc.? We did not learn quickly.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for 2.5 years. We were terrible at the start. You should see our first YouTube.
Yeah, our first YouTube
And our
was, you
first
can scroll down
Instagrams.
and check it out. It's pretty
Not great.
raw.
Yeah, it's pretty raw.
And then, yeah, when I first started talking to the camera on Instagram and TikTok, it was, very raw. I looked very scared.
He did.
And
Poor
so,
buddy.
you just gotta practice.
Very scared. That's funny.
You just gotta practice to
do.
get better. Same with everything, I'm doing handstands at the moment.
Oh yeah, progressing in the gym.
Learning how to
always.
do a handstand, and you just get better and better. Practice.
I think
Always
they're all
learning.
our questions.
They're all the-
Skiathos, someone's written. I don't know what that means, but yes, we're going to Skiathos.
Awesome. Does anyone have any questions on here? If you got any questions, pop them through.
Pop 'em.
Also, Blade and Scory would love to know what the hell gorilla tag is. I don't know what that is. But yeah, otherwise, I think we can
That's a rappy wrap.
wrap it up.
Thanks, guys, for watching on TikTok, on Instagram, and on YouTube. We appreciate you all. We love that you're watching us.
Yes. And
And yeah, we'll see you guys soon.
bye.